uh, okay, you probably have seen my movie vlog, yesterday, and I said in that movie vlog that on Friday, tomorrow, Saturday, I'd be making this review. Today's Sunday. I have a good explanation. I was working on my Batman suit yesterday. Hello, welcome back to another movie review on the channel. So, if you've seen my movie vlog, I went to go see Uncharted with my dad along with the little brothers. Well, the youngest would be Rylan, and, you know, yeah, you get what I mean. And let me tell you this. I give a big deal about Rotten Tomatoes, like I wasn't interested in Rotten Tomatoes, but I always like to hear what people's thoughts with movies, so Rotten Tomatoes was the only place I could go. I mean, I know there's IMB, wait, did I get it correct? I forgot their name, there's like 4 letters, and it's what's the last one, if I'm getting anything correctly? IBNB? No, wait, IMB. I can't remember. But basically what I'm trying to say is that I like to know people's thoughts with movies, so Rotten Tomatoes was the place I could go, and, this is pretty much what I predicted. I figured it was definitely gonna get a Rotten score, but I knew audiences would love this movie, and, I'm one of those people. And by people, I mean audience. I'm one of those audience that enjoyed watching Uncharted. And I was a bit worried if I would possibly be disappointed with this movie, but luckily, I was not, because this movie is a ton of fun. Now, as I said in my movie vlog, I don't know much about Uncharted. I know one thing about it. It has to do with treasure hunting, and I'm a sucker for treasure hunting movies or shows, if anyone has seen Outer Banks. And worst of all, I've sadly never played the games, and I'll tell you this, I guess they've never came to my interests back then. I mean, I was familiar with them, and just like, Uncharted. Whatever. I'm more interested in playing Legos. What video game was it? Because I know there's a bunch of Lego video games. But I plan on playing them one day, because, for this Christmas, I'm hoping to get an Oculus, because I like to do VR. And then for next Christmas, a freaking PS4, because, I mean, I could just get a PS5, but I just badly want to play the Spider-Man games. And luckily, I've played Spider-Man and Miles Morales, which, oh my god, I still need to do a review of those. But since Spider-Man 2 is coming out in, 2023, I figured I'd get a PS5 around Christmas of 2023. And the main reason I would want a PS5, just to play Spider-Man games. Nothing else, but, since Uncharted is part PlayStation, looks like I'll be playing some other games on PlayStation, which would not only be Spider-Man, but I'll be playing Uncharted, because I plan on playing Uncharted games, but I still gotta, I pretty much will know what will happen. How? Because I'll pretty much have watched YouTube videos of gamers slash YouTubers playing the games. Like, one of them would be Jacksepticeye, and he's only played Uncharted 4 on the channel. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is that, I'm gonna be watching some Uncharted videos, because throughout the movie, I was confused with some details, and it would make sense because, again, I don't know much of Uncharted. I don't know the entire timeline, history, or anything. But I'll pretty much know everything once I watch all 4 games, and then soon, don't know how long it'll take me, I will be playing them myself. I'll be sure to give my thoughts. Because not only I can do movie reviews, I can do gaming reviews. Have I done a gaming review on the channel? But other than that, this movie is a total blast. Sure, it may not be a perfect movie, but it still is entertaining to watch. What I liked about this movie was seeing Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg interacting with each other. I just thought it was did I pronounce Mark's last name wrong? But seeing them interact with each other was fun. It was interesting to see them interact with each other, because, we've seen Tom Holland interact with Chris Pine and Onward. Then him with Robert Pattinson, aka the Batman and the Devil Made Me Do, which a review I still gotta make. But yeah, what was mainly interesting was seeing them interact with each other, because it's an interesting combo, let's just say. And yes, I can understand if it's a miscast with Mark Wahlberg as Sully and Tom Holland as Nathan Drake. But I enjoyed seeing them quote unquote work together, which I'll explain something about that later. But I gotta give credit to all the props for the treasures slash golds, crosses, and the ships for this movie, because let me tell you this, it is well detailed. But my favorite moment was probably the cargo sequence where Tom Holland is almost falling off from a plane. If anyone gets what I mean. It was cool that they brought it to live action form. But I think the best part about this entire movie was when the bad guys are taking out the freaking pirate ships out of whatever cave they've been. How long have they been there? 500 years? And I gotta say, I really wish I did a trailer reaction for the second trailer. I was gonna do one, but sadly, I was busy with other stuff, so I had to wait a little while. Wait a little while. My God, I really tortured myself just waiting to watch trailers. Like, I have not even seen the Cinderella trailer. Because when I saw the second trailer, my mind was blown away. Just to witness 2 freaking helicopters carrying 2 pirate ships. And like, literally, I'm like, holy sh! I mean, the first trailer was cool, though. But, nothing got me hyped for the movie. But for the second one, oh, that got me hyped for this movie. Because what I wanted to witness was the final battle of this movie. But another thing I probably liked about this movie is that, let's just say, you don't know who to trust. Now, obviously, I trusted, one of the characters in this movie, which would happen to be Nathan Drake's future wife, as I looked it up online, that, he has 2 love interests. One, a reporter, and another, his future wife. That's in this movie. Chloe Fraser. Wait, did I get her name right? Obviously, I trust her, because, like, there's nothing bad that she could do to Nathan. Oh, wait, I just thought of something. They would probably be enemies at first, but then, soon and later, once they get to know each other, yeah, they fell in love. I'm sorry, again, I don't know much about Uncharted. I did a little bit of research. Still, you don't know who to trust in this movie, because there's a couple of twists and turns for Uncharted. Especially during the, the cargo sequence, because let's just say my jaw was dropped on the floor. But my only negative for this movie is probably the villains. Now, I'll admit, they're pretty much forgettable. And I think one of the villains would be pretty much terrible villains I've seen in a movie. But I try not to think about that because one of them happens to be... How do I pronounce his name again? Antonio Banderas? Okay, I did a terrible job pronouncing this. I have trouble pronouncing things. But he's an actor I'm familiar with, because not only he plays Puss in Boots, and speaking of Puss in Boots, I'm getting a sequel later this year. But he's also in the Spy Kids movies, which, that I do remember. But I just could not think he was a terrible villain, probably because I was too obsessed with his voice. So my blood, 500 years ago, my family was betrayed. Yeah, I think he's just threatening to kill me. Well, don't put your ear like that, you look like an idiot. Alright, sorry, I got distracted there. But sadly, I was disappointed with him as the villain, because, let's just say, he was completely wasted. But I gotta say right off the bat, Uncharted was a fun movie to watch, and for my rating, I'll be giving it an 8.5 out of 10. Yes, I said in my movie vlog, I give it an 8 out of 10, but I took time to think about it, and just, yeah, when this movie comes out on DVD, I'm definitely buying this damn thing, and I'm adding it to my collection, which, speaking of which... By the time I get home, I'm gonna need to have a shelf, because I put all my movies in a bin. I prefer to put all my movies in a freaking shelf. But I would definitely recommend you guys to check out this movie, and, I gotta say, I honestly need more of this, because, again, I feel like we don't get enough treasure hunting movies. Seriously, though, are they actually making National Treasure 3? Because my mom's kind of a sucker for those movies. Another thing. Nick Cage. But yeah, I pretty much would like to see more of this, so I'm hoping we could get a sequel for Uncharted, because, again, we could have a prequel trilogy of Uncharted. That's already a thing. Has anyone seen the prequel trilogy for Star Wars? But yeah, I'm hoping it does well at the box office, because, again, I would like to see a sequel for this movie, because I just want more of live-action Uncharted movies. Oh, another thing I should probably mention. There are 2 post-credit scenes in this movie. Yeah, that's all I have to say. But those are just my thoughts for Uncharted. Be sure to let me know your thoughts, comments down below if you have seen the movie. And, yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next movie review, which will most likely be Texas Chainsaw Massacre, because, be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you know why I acted like that, because... Let's just say I'm still traumatized! But again, I'll see you guys in the next movie review. Peace out.